watches James Dean on movie screens. Smokes what? Smokes big doinks. Hello, Teddy here, and only broke bitches work for their flux. You see, the only people who care about flux are the people who have to work for it. Tell me if you get that reference. That would have been the intro to this video if I didn't just scrap the video. You know, I had the whole thing done, almost 4 pages of the script written, I had tons of saved clips, and then I just realized all this information is just fucking useless now. I was gonna be like 7 days of literally just flipping to get an idea of the rates you could make just flipping alone, like off of just pure flipping. So I just sit in this dumb storage world for 7 days straight and just flip. And if you're wondering, these were the rates I got, so probably around like 150k on average. Keep in mind, I don't do any geode caves resources. Ancient gears, fucking, that's the only one I know. I don't do anything else. Like, I literally just, I'm like flipping back in like 2015 or something, you know. Of course, that 150k can change, you know. Some days you're gonna get great deals, and other days people are gonna put up jack shit, you know. So it's based on your timing, you know, your luck, I guess you could say. But the reason I scrapped it is because now that Delves is out, the market like just completely went shit-faced for a week or two. It's like you can get away with not even flipping or anything. Like, you can just play Delves and you'll make good flux. All you have to do is mine the ores and sell the ores, and you'll make good flux off of that alone. And not to mention, you know, the Nitro banner. Like, seriously, if you're having problems making flux nowadays, just get a fucking Nitro banner, you know? It's super simple, seriously. It's literally mindless. Like, you don't have to learn anything. You just walk around and follow the Ganda. Or if you have a Ganda, you lead all the slaves, and the slaves follow you, and you know, you just look at your map every now and then. It's pretty simple. This video is pretty much just going to be the leftovers from that video. Also, I'm going to try, since I didn't really see anybody, I don't know if I saw anybody, if anybody else did it, but I'm going to try to, I don't watch other Trove YouTubers. I'm going to try to document the market and what happened to the market during this Delves update dropping, because some of the things that happened were pretty crazy. So I figured I'd just upload this, since like there's probably going to be more updates like Delves, my voice, and if there are, the same thing may happen. So maybe you can use this to like fucking do something. I don't know. Basically, it's just been 2 weeks and I don't have a fucking idea. I'm lost, dude. I don't know what the fuck to do. This intro has been way too long. Okay, we'll start out with a bang. Literally the first day of the challenge like happening, the first day that I started this challenge, the devs announced Delves. Like, of course, literally the first day I decided to do literally nothing but trading, the devs were like, okay, we gotta release it now. That kid who called Dragon's gay, he's not doing anything, we gotta release it right now. You know, of course. The second they did this, I should have just been like, well, you know, screw the challenge, I'll just check out of the challenge, check out the new Delves stuff, and make money off of that. But of course, I am a stubborn child, so of course I didn't, you know. This resulted in me losing like a week's worth of work on this video. I guess it's this video, or it would have been last video. I don't know what to call it. Devs were just like, suck our dick! But of course, once the devs did this, people started freaking out, of course. And at one time, the Nitro price was up to 700 each, and I actually caught it on film. What are you doing? You know, why are you buying it that high? Like, come on. Like, you have to be a freaking idiot to be buying Nitro at 700 each. Come on. It's just stupid. Now me, I was thinking, you know, I have to trade this, of course. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna take advantage of this shit. But I have to be smart about it. So since people were freaking out and they were buying it up a ton of people had a ton of Nitro in storage because they had just bought it all the way up, you know. Of course, they were going to be listing it. They were going to be listing it as soon as possible because they want to sell it as high as they can, which means a ton of people were going to undercut each other and the price was going to drop really fast. So I decided to only buy Nitro for 200 each and sell it at 300 because I saw people were listing at 400 each most of the time. So I decided to just undercut by 100 because the price would drop really fast. The market, if you didn't know, the market always has a 1 minute delay from the time that you list the item on your shop to the time that it actually goes live on the market and people are actually able to buy it. So in this situation where the market was changing so fast, it went up to fucking 700, 10 minutes later, it was down to freaking like 300, and then it was down to 270. You know, it was dropping really fast. In this situation, I decided to try and just get ahead of the curve and list it lower than my peers. Normally, the 1 minute thing isn't an issue, so I don't mention it a lot, but in this situation, I guess it counts. The price went from 70 to 80 to 700 each in like a matter of hours, so I don't actually know how long this was happening before I caught it on film. That plan actually worked really well. I managed to get one stack for 2.5 each. What the fuck, dude? It's like, I can't not laugh when I think about, like, what the fuck are you doing? You put it up for 2.5. Now, of all time. He must have, like, went and collected the flux and just been like, oh, fuck. You know, like, how do you do that? You have a 1 minute delay, dude. I mean, come on. After 10 minutes of doing this, the average price that people were listing at was 300 each, so my prediction was pretty much right. Maybe it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Me putting them up for 300, maybe that dropped the price. Who fucking cares? Basically, the price was gonna drop really fast. 4 minutes after 300, it was 270. So, and I was out of it at that point. I wasn't trading. By the end of this trade, I traded for around like 10 minutes, and I made 162,400 flux. So not bad at all. You know, I made that in like fucking 10 minutes. Pretty crazy. If you guys actually listened to my advice in last video and you actually bought Nitro in mass before this happened, let me know how much you made in the comments, because I bet you guys made a small fortune off of that shit. The price is at like 95 right now. It's still dropping. Moving on though to different things. Delves had an interesting effect on all the other markets that don't involve delves. Like radiant shards are at 8 each as of writing this script. That's from the normal 5 each. Sunlight bulbs are 18 each from 13 each. I'm pretty sure this is due to people just not wanting to farm them because they're too busy doing delves. It's not like the need for these items just randomly went away, so, you know, no one's selling them, but the need is still there. People are still buying them, so the price just naturally went up. I'm thinking that the markets are going to settle back down soon, so if I were you, I wouldn't, like, buy in mass right now. If you're going to do flips, just do, like, the tiny ones, you know, little baby flips. Shadow shards went up quite a bit because of the need to craft them for challenge portals. You need the challenge portal to unlock the inner geode thing, which is used to unlock the whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. I decided to invest in shadow shards. The first one I did, which was my test, was a stack of 99999 for 67 each, and that sold like really fast. I sold them all within the same night that I bought them, actually, for 70 each, so I upsold them by 3 each, made 30k, whatever. Basically, it was decent. I decided then, I don't know why the fuck I decided to do this, I put 4 million flux into shadow shards at 60 each, and I also did 2 stacks for 65 each. The thing is, shadow shards, they just take forever to sell. Like, once the hype died down, like I said, it just, no one was fucking buying that shit. I mean, and you really blame them? The price is super high. I sold around 20k for 70 each, but that took me like 4 fucking days to sell 20,000 of them. Naturally, like I said, as the hype went down, the price started dropping again. As I'm recording this, the price is actually at 50 each right now, and that's Dragon Day. Eventually, I just decided to undercut a ton and just get the flux that I could out of it, so I sold them for 40 each. That's a profit of negative 20 each. Money, bitch. Profit. If I had only bought 2 stacks for 60 each, then it would have worked out fine. Basically, the moral of the story is if you're going to trade shadow shards to flip, I would only buy a max of 9999, 1 stack at a time. The markets still have to settle from the delves hype. I should have known this. I don't know why I didn't catch on to this, but I ended up losing a shit ton of flux off this. Luckily, I cashed out and I'm still at like 4.4 mil, so it's okay. We're still, I mean, it's still a decent amount. It's not good. I also decided to buy Nitro for 100 each on Gathering Day. This again was a mistake. I had watched the Nitro market previous to the Gathering Day and saw that the prices were pretty stable at 120 each. The problem was, again, I wasn't taking into consideration all the delves hype. I was just trading as of normal. Stupid, I know. We all make mistakes, okay? The price has continued to drop ever since then. The funny thing is that I actually predicted the market would crash like this because it was the first gathering day with the Nitro banner, so everyone was gonna go fucking crazy, of course, and start mining Nitro like a motherfucker, you know? And I still managed to get swept up in the hype, even though I predicted it. I predicted the markets would crash. At the moment, the prices are still going down. They're at like 95 each right now, which may be just due to people selling off their stock, so it may go back up. I don't know, but still, I don't see it going back up to 120 each. So yeah, I'd give like Nitro another week or two before you start trading it again. I mean, of course, like if you're doing like small trades, like you just buy 200 Nitro and sell it right there, of course that's gonna make money. But long-term trades, don't do that, okay? It's not working at the moment. The price may well crash again next gathering day, just due to the changes because of the Nitro banner itself coming into effect. I don't know. This is all just speculation, pretty much. That was my chair. I would expect all the other markets, like the previous mentioned sunlight bulbs, radiant shards, to go back to normal soon. I don't know, maybe they'll stay up a little bit, like maybe radiant shards will be 7 instead of 5 or something like that, you know? Who knows, maybe it'll be a little bit more than it was previously, but I think it'll go back to the same trend, or around the same trend, maybe? Possibly. Sunlight bulbs have already started to drop. Sunlight bulbs were at 18, now they're at around like 16 each. People are undercutting. Maybe it'll be bought back up, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Again, like I said, this is all speculation, so whatever. I do expect the Nitro banner to like completely change everything, because now that the Nitro banner is a thing, people will no longer have their old go-to things, like, you know, old people used to be like, okay, every gathering day I go farm radiant shards. Well, now they're gonna be like, okay, every gathering day I go farm fucking Nitro, because it's way better now that you have the Nitro banner. It's just nothing can compete with Nitro in terms of farming, especially if you have Patron, Nitro banner, and Gathering Day. So that itself, meaning that more people are going to be farming Nitro, means that less people are going to be farming other things like Radiant Shards or Sunlight Bulbs, so the prices may stay up a little bit because less people are selling them. And I want to say it again, this is all speculation. It's just fucking ideas I have. I'm not a super genius, okay? Honestly, I haven't really been playing Trove that much recently. Anyways, yeah, I hope you at least enjoy this video. I know it's not like a fucking incredible video. The one I had planned was gonna be good, but I decided to scrap it. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. This is the end of the video. I don't know what the fuck to say. Bye. See ya. See you later.